Yeah, he always finds a way. I do that at 3 in the morning. It's funny too, because sometimes he times it right. I'll start it at like 4 a.m. and all suddenly he'll like slightly wake up, and then all of a sudden he looks and he sees a notification on my desk screen, and he's like, "Oh, I'm awake." I'm like, "Wow, okay." He's like, "Just in time, good timing." I'm like, "Well, I'm glad I made your day." What's up, guys? So Rays, welcome back. Got Mr. King Heisenberg here.
I'm gonna put this for discussion on the mod chat, see if it works.
That'd be funny if it does. I'm on season 2, episode 7 and 8.
Oh my goodness.
Going on 7 and 8. Sorry.
I don't even see my favorite episodes yet. Man, I want to deal with Lila.
I see. Yeah, I seen 5 and I believe I seen 5 and 6. I believe.
Yeah, I wanted to be there for Lila.
She's an interesting character. I'll tell you what.
I mean, crazy bitch.
Yeah, 5 and 6. Yeah. Oh yeah. That crazy sex scene too, man. Damn.
She's crazy.
She is crazy, but honestly, I was digging her in that episode. Though I was like, oh shit.
Did you get to the reveal where she calls?
Oh yes. Yeah. I saw that part. I was like, wow. It blew me, man. I was like, what the hell? And then it freaking pissed her ass off. I was like, well, expected that. That wasn't a shocker.
I mean, she's a right though.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm just like, you know, but you also got to give them a chance to respond. I mean, you just can't just assume.
I don't know why she freaking called. I mean, I know who she is. So for me, Lila.
I mean, she just happened to fucking, you know.
She's a psychopath.
But honestly, I laughed at how the way it went though, because freaking she did that, and then he went back, and then she was yelling at him and shit, or no, he was yelling at her, and then which was fair, and then next thing you know, they're freaking having sex. So I'm like, oh, okay, never mind.
She's a psychopath.
And then fucking. They do that, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, fuck. I guess forget Rita, and we'll go to her, I guess. And then fucking Rita calls back and says, actually, I want to have a conversation with you. I'm like,
did you get to the Dokes reveal yet?
Dokes. You mean him getting yelled at, or?
No. A little more.
Him having suspicion again?
No, a little more.
I might not be on that episode.
That's why I said you might not be there yet.
It might be 7 and 8. Maybe.
It might be. I haven't seen it in a while, though.
Yeah, it very well might be. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it might be 8. But...
Well, I'm going to be doing 7 and 8 tomorrow night, so...
And then you get to one of my favorite season 3.
Because I'm starting to do like 4 episodes a week.
I gotta be in for most of season 3 and 4 because I love those seasons.
Well, I guess just try to be with me because I want to keep cruising.
I'm not on vacation much anymore.
I'm just meaning in general. You know what I mean? I don't want to. You know, I like staying consistent with it because I want to. First of all, I love the damn show. It's fucking good, and I don't want to stop watching it, and I don't want to push it off very long because I want to keep at it.
Season 3 is pretty good. I love season 3.
And I'd like to get caught up at a reasonable time with that show, knowing that there's a lot of spin-offs.
Resurrection ain't gonna come back out till next fall.
Oh, I know. I just have a lot of spin-offs I got to do and this and that. You know what I mean? I like to...
I mean, the other spin-offs are getting pretty damn quick because they're only one season.
Yeah. I'm only doing 2 at a time though, and when I do them, I have a mirror that's behind my device to watch because, unfortunately, with Dexter, they've after and it's very inconsistent. I've gotten through 2 episodes, but there's times where they stop my stream in the middle of doing it. So I just that's why I put the mirror there so that way then I can keep an eye on it.
I still laugh when I see the DVD sales and it says get the complete first season. I said, you mean the complete series?
Yeah, that's
getting another season.
Right. I wonder if that's almost them hinting on a possibility. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it just got canceled out of nowhere.
So I guess we can't rule it completely. But
they got canceled out of fucking nowhere.
That'd be funny if they bring it back.
I would like it because I kind of like the first season.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I heard good things about it, so it's kind of sad that they would do that.
I don't like it as much as Stan likes it, but.
Well, I can see why he likes the character. I'm the more the show goes, the more I get more into the character. Dokes, he's a piece of shit, but he's funny. He's entertaining to watch. I'll tell you what, he really is.
I'll give you a little hint.
But
enjoy as much as you're gonna get.
Ah, fuck. Oh, something happens to him, eh?
I was gonna say he's in season 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, I didn't mess with the main series.
I mean, like I said, he's entertaining, but the problem is he fucking keeps putting his nose in people's business too much, and I think that's kind of a problem on his part. I mean, but he definitely makes things interesting, though. I ain't knocking that.
And then I like Rita a lot too, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Rita, but she's just like. It's just a baggage, which I get what Dexter's saying. She's a baggage, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of one of those things. It's like, I don't know.
His love interest, that's my favorite.
I can see why they'd say that. I don't know. I guess I'm more. I guess I'm more reasonable. I guess at least so far. At least I mean, Leela, she wouldn't be the preferred option, but whatever suits her.
Honestly, I prefer Lila over fucking Hannah in season 7 and 8.
Oh, do you? I wonder why he doesn't really keep them that much. That's interesting. Maybe it's because he's too complex.
The reason with Rita I can't. That's a big heavy fucking spoiler.
Oh no, I kind of have a sense of, what might happen.
What do you think it's gonna be?
Probably to do with his killing.
Actually, you're wrong, but in a way you're wrong. I'll say that. In a way you're wrong.
Well, that's kind of surprising because I know that's a really I don't want to say that's one of the main things he's fucking trying to hide, but essentially, so that's kind of interesting. Something else must happen then that hasn't obviously happened. She's a complex person though. I'll tell you what, she's looking for certain things, and that's like I said, I like her for sure. I just it's just the way he is and the way she is. It's like that's interesting. That's an interesting one.
I'm gonna have to let you go.
Understandable.
Was a connection. Talk to you later.
Alrighty. Well, let me know how you guys are doing, and stuff like that. Just kind of being a quick little chat live stream here. Nothing too crazy. And stuff like that. Obviously, you see, I'm at my sister's place. So the content that's going to be coming up here, at least for Saturday evening / night, and I think a part of Sunday. I don't know how far into Sunday, because I'm not exactly sure what time I'm going to leave. So I'll keep you guys posted on what time I do leave exactly. Um, to give you guys a good idea. Um, if you are curious, me and King Heisenberg will be going to see FNAF 2 Sunday night, as well as we'll be watching that finale of It, Welcome to Derry. So those definitely seem pretty set in stone. With continuing Game of Thrones and that kind of stuff, hard to say. But It and seeing the movie, those are definitely looking very likely. Maybe a review potentially on the movie. Um, Again, nothing 100% yet. So, up in the air, of course. Um, Obviously, there was a few other streams I was going to do, but with things being a little bit more tight with the time and I have to get up and such like that, that's the kind of the reason why I did not do that. Um, if you can understand. Um, so that was kind of the reason why. But I wanted to get a little something out there for you guys. So, um, so, well, I know that Kitty was around here. Don't know where she went. Okay. Um, but let's see here. So content. So I'm looking at a probably a Hedgehog Bros grind during the early evening. Excuse me. Um, During the early evening with the potential chance of a discussion stream, maybe on The Walking Dead, potentially on another big discussion that we might want to do. So it could be one or two things on that. Um, and there could be that possible chance where I might do shooting to do a big chat live stream on The Last of Us / Sonic. So, and we're kind of doing so basically half is, a half of it will be, The Last of Us, and then the other half will be Sonic. Basic on the movies and stuff like that, how it got robbed, you know what I mean, those kind of things. And then obviously The Last of Us was season 2, how it did not deserve that reward. Um, that best game adaptation, um, and stuff like that. And then obviously the future, what we think, you know what I mean, where it could maybe go, that kind of thing. Obviously, I plan to have Dan on there, maybe King Heisenberg. Whether or not he'll be in person or not, up in the air. Don't know. Um, maybe call probably. Um, but we definitely want to have a big discussion on that. That could be looking at a hour and a half, 2 hour type stream situation. You know what I mean? Lot to discuss there. I think it'd be a pretty good stream to do for sure. Um, so definitely do stay tuned for that. Obviously, we do want to have a discussion on some of the news and stuff like that on the Warner Bros and all that kind of stuff. DC and all that stuff. So we might probably have a discussion on that stream. Um, a separate stream maybe, potentially. So you might see some chat live streams. I apologize for not. We haven't done one in a hot minute, so I apologize on that. I know this one's not being anything too crazy, of course. This is more just kind of updating on some stuff to give you guys a better idea what I'm shooting here to. You will have some more reactions. A bit. Continuation of Dexter, 7 and 8, a season 2. Saturday night. Also, I plan to do 5 to 6 episodes, probably 6 episodes of Hedgehog Bros Grind for Saturday night with Dexter, with the potentiality of The Prey. Dan reviews as The Prey reaction. And then obviously Sunday, 1 to 2 big discussion streams on top of 5 to 6 episode grind of Hedgehog Bros yet again. So very excited on that. And also good news on the Hedgehog Bros. What's up, King Heisenberg? Everyone was going into my room. The king is back. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. That sucks that everybody was going into your room. I get that. The good thing is on Hedgehog Bros, real quick, they're taking a 2-day break. They're not coming back until Monday. So my grind this weekend is truly knocking the number down, and so if I'm doing 6, I'm knocking it down 6. So I think at the beginning of the week, I think I will be fully caught up. It's seeming like. So I'm pretty excited about that. I won't be behind anymore, which will make it easier to do more content. So W's on that. I didn't know if they were going to take a break or not. So I'm going to play Dispatch Weekend this weekend. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I know you wanted to. We'll obviously see the finale of It. Obviously FNAF 2. And then you want to continue Dispatch. Okay. Because I know. Obviously, we got Game of Thrones too. Obviously, but maybe you might say that for the next weekend. Maybe. I don't know. I guess that one depends. Yeah, because I'm not 100% sure when I'm leaving here. I don't know. I'm basing it on when my sister is on her way back, and stuff. So I don't know when that will be the case. So I'm not 100% sure on that. I would say if it's earlier, that probably make it a little more easier. Probably. So. Oh Jesus. Nah, it's a. I probably should do a stream on that type on that discussion. Ah. That's funny. Probably gonna get some flag back. Let's see. Let me check something. Sorry about that. I deal with the doggos. So, let's see here. So yeah. So lots of content definitely on Sunday, Saturday, late evening and Saturday night, on top of Sunday and Sunday night, late night. So, lots of content. Gonna be grinding quite a bit. Might see some non-stop back-to-back streams here on the channel. So you might have some gaming ones mixed in there too. Very possible chance. I'm not guaranteeing anything, of course. I'm gonna try. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not gonna try to be too tired, of course. You know, obviously, I'm here to entertain you guys, of course. So, obviously, as long as I'm energized and pushing away, then we will rock and roll. So, but definitely going to grind a lot of Hedgehog Bros, of course. 5 to 6 episodes. So that way then we can completely knock that number down now, because I think we can definitely do it now with them being off for 2 days. We could definitely use this time to possibly get fully caught back up, essentially, or just about, so to where the point where we only got like 5 episodes left, you know what I mean, or whatever, which is not going to be nothing. That's going to be piece of cake, so I can't bitch at that. So W's there. W's there. So pretty excited about that, because then I can be more consistent with Dexter continuation finally bring back more consistent with Family Guy, King of the Hill. Um, Other continuations like Breaking Bad, Walking Dead rewatch. You know what I mean? Be more on point with that. Um, bring back some of the game continuations as well, and let's see. Hell's Kitchen as well. So, those continuations, I'll finally be able to bring back more consistently. Now that I will only have to do one episode of Hedgehog Bros, now that I'll be up to date, once I do get caught up within the next couple of days here. So, or a few days, I should say. So, that would be great. We'll get a lot of different variety of content back on the channel. And then we can get some new titles, you know what I mean? New titles, maybe some new shows too. So I think that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. So, yeah, looking pretty solid. Obviously with the members content, I should be back within the beginning of the week. That's what I'm gonna shoot for. Beginning of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type time frame. So stay tuned for those member only streams. Of course, if you're interested, you got to become a soldier. You'll get extra sleep streams and stuff like that, chat streams, you name it. I know I haven't really been that consistent with chat streams. I'm gonna try to shoot for at least once a month, at least, and stuff like that. So yeah. Ooh. Excuse me. So yeah, nothing too crazy. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Got a lot of discussion to talk about. Of course, we'll have some people with us, King Heisenberg, Dan reviews, maybe even Walker Dead, potentially Storm. You know what I mean? You might have a couple people that might be down to join potentially. Dan and King Heisenberg are definitely seeming 100% practically, just about. So should be pretty cool on that for sure. So, what's up, Cosmo? Welcome. How we doing? Not really. I mean, I got my light on, so I'm not really hiding per se. It's just the lighting in the room is not the best. So, and that's not the fault of me. That's just the fault of the room. so. Yeah, their room is not really that. It's not really that bright. At least the light, the light they have is not really that. It doesn't really do that justice with the room. Compared to my light, you know what I mean. Compared to, but then again, I don't have a covering on it either. You know what I mean? It's just a piece. So. Woken up. You're the first person to watch today. Nice. Consider yourself lucky. Well, appreciate that nonetheless. Have you seen the Game Awards? Not through and through, but I've heard certain games win certain things, or certain adaptions win certain things, because that word got around real quick. So, but I've not reacted to it. That might be actually a live stream I might do this weekend, is react to the Game Awards by myself, just to see everything play out. I think that would be Leon Kennedy is the second playable character in the new Resident Evil game. Oh, yeah, that one I did actually hear about. Or I heard something about Leon. Yeah, which isn't he in the Resident Evil remake, isn't he? Isn't he like the badass character or whatever? That's pretty cool if that's the case. Also, there's going to be not one but two Tomb Raider games. Oh, really? Oh, hell yeah. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty neat. That would be pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Ooh. Oh, my man. In a hot minute here, I'm gonna put an end to it just because, you know, I want to get to sleep myself, knowing that I have to get up a lot earlier. Of course, on the ride there, I'll probably be taking a nap. Probably. Which won't be the worst idea. What is the remake of the first game to celebrate the 30th anniversary, and the other game takes place years after Tomb Raider Underworld? Oh, okay. Kyle's not super excited because I'm a super fan of Tomb Raider. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love Tomb Raider as well. Yeah. Yeah, I like Tomb Raider as well. Let's see here. Yeah, because I played the first one. Yeah, I played the first one. I had to jump back. Wait, did I finish 100%? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I actually got to continue that. Yep, I did. I played the definition edition. Did I finish it though? I think I did. Oh wow, I actually got quite a bit of support on it. Of course, it was all over the place. Pretty sure I did finish it though. I think part 10 did finish. I'll turn the volume off. Hold on. Okay, so I got the completion of 63%. So okay, sorry about that. I want to look at the stream. Yeah, no. So I finished it. How you doing tonight? What's up, Walker? Dude? Not too bad. Yeah, so I finished it with 63% completion. So evidently there is some unfinished activities. Hmm. Probably puzzles, things like that. Wouldn't surprise me. Hmm. Wouldn't surprise me. Hmm. Honestly, that's crazy to know that's 63%. That's quite a bit of unfinished activity. I wonder, like, what other things it wants me to do. Hmm. Could be. That's an interesting one. Hmm. That is an interesting one. Yeah, I definitely. Well, I'm not gonna do it like right away. You know what I mean? I'll go back at a later point. Um, because I definitely want to jump to the next one. You know, so I just gotta figure out which one's the second one. I'm the same with Uncharted though too. I gotta continue that too, as well. So yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Walker. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, no, that's essentially my update though. Um, yeah, there's definitely games I definitely want to continue for sure. Obviously, I want to get Shit of Us Part 2 out of the way. Sweet. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Appreciate the chat with King Heisenberg for a hot minute, and stuff like that, and to have Cosmo and Walker Dead and stuff like that. Stop in, say hi and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys thought about the updates. I think we're gonna have lots of fire grinding content this weekend for sure. Um, Fuck the Shit of Us 2 game. Stream other games instead. I gotta finish what I started, brother. I gotta finish what I started. You know what I mean? I can't just ditch it, unfortunately. Mm. Promise is a promise, brother. I gotta stick to my promise. Wouldn't be right if I didn't. Like I said, the faster I finish it, faster I can move on from it. I think I should be able to finish the remastered version quicker than I'll finish the grounded mode because of the difficulty. Makes it harder and you know, or well, makes it easier to finish it quicker compared to the harder difficulty where I'm stuck on that stupid area. I hate that. Oh my god. It definitely is worse than the first game, and I'm not even meaning just story wise. I'm meaning in terms of hard. Like the difficulty is worse. It's far worse. I thought there was a few spots in the first game where there was absolute dog shit because I kept dying and having to redo. But compared to how many times I died in that fucking spot with the stupid bloater and all those infected that kept jumping in there and shit, and me running around in fucking circles. I can't believe I'm saying that is worse than the fucking. Than, I think in any part of the first game. Which that is crazy. I mean, even the part where you're upside down as Joel, you know what I mean? And you're trying to, hit the heads. I don't think I died as much. And I definitely died a bit on that spot. But I don't think I died as many times as I died here. That's ridiculous. I hate that fucking spot. I hate it so much. It's hell. 110% hell. Truly and fully. Like, I spent 4.5 hours trying to beat that fucking spot, and I still haven't beaten it. And that's what pisses me off even more. Because I have to do another part. And I made no progression at all. I cannot explain to you how fucking pissing, frustrating that is. You know what I mean? Unreal. Truly unreal. It is truly unreal. Truly unreal. Oh, the kitty came back. You're such a sweetheart, Minnie. That should have was 2 games. Still sucked ass. My last one. Unless with the Dashing Stairs would be way better. Probably will be. Probably will be. I'm sure of that. Oh, look at that. Such a sweetheart. Yes. Yes, you are. You are a sweetheart. Good kitty. You're so pretty as well. Yes, you didn't come out as much a couple years ago. Kitty, I like cats and dogs. I'm an animal lover. Oh yeah. Yeah, my sister's the one that's got all the animals. So, you're not drinking this. That's mine. No. It's my drink. Besides, I don't think you would like that anyway. I don't think you would like that. No, sirree. She's got 2 other ones, but her and the male is the only one. Her and Onyx are the only ones that will actually come out. The other one, Bella, Strickler, in terms of being petted, very Strickler. So, very, very salty, I should say. Uptight, So, I mean, you can get one out of her, you know what I mean, but she's gonna try to, she's gonna try to walk away. So, that's what she's gonna try to do. So, She just more of just wants to watch you type thing. You know what I mean? That's really what she wants to do. So, next Christmas, I'm definitely getting GTA 6 and Marvel's Wolverine. It's gonna be fire. Hell yeah, yeah. As long as they don't delay it again, of course. Yep. Then everything will be good. So, though I don't think they're going to delay it, me personally. I don't think they're going to. I think this is it. I think they're hitting it right on the holidays, which is smart. Like I said, I will be surprised if they do. If they do delay it again, I will be very shocked. I will be. Because the holidays is the primo. You know what I mean? It's such a primo time to sell the. You know what I mean? To release the game. You'd be kind of crazy not to. You know what I mean? So for me personally, I don't think they're going to delay it, but that's me. I know some people don't have faith, but I do. So people just need to be more patient. That's what it is. Quit comparing when the last game came out. I don't, whatever on that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. I mean, they're making a bigger game than Naughty Dog's making, I would say. You know what I mean? GTA 6, I would say it's bigger than Intergalactic. You know? And what, it's taking about the same amount of time? Let's see, if they started in 2019, yeah, that'd be about 7 years. Of course, that's if Naughty Dog sticks to the 2027 release date, or release year, I should say. Then yeah, it would be 7 years. Yeah, but that's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty crazy. Which it could be 28 though too, so it could be longer than 7 years. So how does that make sense? Freaking Rockstar gets it done, you know, a shorter time. You know what I mean? Or is probably going to get it done in a shorter time. And I'm pretty sure it's a bigger game. You know what I mean? More open world. You know, not saying that the Intergalactic is not open world, but you get what I'm saying. It's more. You know, I mean, I heard that it's more bigger, but I don't think it's gonna be on par like with GTA. You know what I mean? I think GTA is gonna be way more huge in terms of doing things. You know what I mean? All that stuff. So I think on that level, compared to Intergalactic, I think it's gonna be vastly different. You know. But it taking less time for Rockstar, let's just say they, that holds true. And then Naughty Dog, that'd be crazy. Do it. Show me. So that I just find that crazy. You know what I mean? So I don't care for Naughty Dog's new game. GTA 6 is gonna. Well then. Oh yeah, so more than Naughty Dog's new IP. Well, I mean, of course. I mean that's a shit. That doesn't even need to be said. To be honest with you, I mean that's a given. Rockstar would like to have, or excuse me, Naughty Dog would like to have their games sell like Rockstar games. You know what I mean? Ah! You want to talk about killing it? That's fucking taking it to another level. You know what I mean? I mean, Jesus criminy. Uh, you know, I mean, truly, you know. I mean, it's gonna sell so many copies. It's gonna fucking make The Last of Us look like it's peanuts. You know. So, so yeah, they wish they can hit those numbers. I don't see it happening. With the direction they're heading, I'd be more concerned about them starting to their sales starting to dwindle as time goes on, more and more. You know, I mean that's fair that you're not into their new intergalactic game. That's fair. I'm excited for it. It's something different. You know what I mean? It's refreshing. It's new. In a way, it's kind of exciting. You know, um, and it has the possibility to be very good if done right. You know what I mean? And I hope they do it right. And I hope I like it. You know, something that's not just The Last of Us, because I'm telling you what, we're dragging that shit through the mud, and it's starting to get tiring. Uh, you know, that's why I don't give a shit about part 3 and all that crap, because it's just like nah. I need a break from The Last of Us. I don't care that it was just remastered. I don't give a damn. It's the fact that you keep freaking dragging this shit through the mud. You know, whether it is a repeat of the same shit, just new coat of paint. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that you keep coming out with something. The Last of Us. You know, that's the shit that's getting old. Regardless if it's not. Oh well, it's not a new game. Well, so what? It's you're still fucking pushing The Last of Us. That's the fucking problem. You know, it's this fucking remakes and stupid ass remasters. So I fuck that shit. Knock it off with that and give me a new game. You know, that's what I want. I want a new game. Damn it! I don't care about those stupid remaster. They're not needed. We don't need them. The game works fine. If you freaking update the damn game and fix those bug fixes, then we won't have that problem. You know, it's that hard to do. We don't need to make another stupid remake to fucking try to fix the problems because then that's gonna have problems. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, come on. You know, it's like we know what you're doing. That IP is your fucking, your money maker. So you're just fucking sucking your fans dry by fucking. Oh, well, we know they're gonna pay $50 for the fucking remaster or whatever, even though it's the same fucking shit. You know. That's why you keep doing it, and the dumbasses keep fucking buying it. You know. Don't get me wrong. I'm a little bit in fault, but the thing on me though is I regret it. I regret it 110%, and I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not. If they come up with another fucking remake or remaster, I'm gonna say nope, not buying it. I'm holding my wallet down. I'm not buying it. I'm not doing it no more. I'm done buying that shit. I'm done sucking up to them. I'm not sucking up to them no more. Kiss my ass. Tired of the same fucking game 5 times. It's getting old. It's like seriously. You know, it really is. It's getting old. It's getting very tiring, and it's not needed. It's not needed. The game's fine. Leave the game alone. You know. I know what you mean, Reyes. I just don't have faith in Naughty Dog anymore. Under the Last was 2 game. I was done with Dog. If you want to play their new IP, then go out for it. Yeah, like I said, I'm giving it a chance. I'm gonna see where it goes, and that will give me the stance whether they are going to win me back and to start to have faith in them again going forward with future IPs or not. And that's really where it's at. Intergalactic is going to say a lot. You know what I mean? And I mean the story, everything. You know what I mean? Like if the story goes to shit or something, you know what I mean? If it goes like very in a stupid direction and it doesn't make sense and this and that or blah, you know what I mean? If it does that shit, then that's when I'm gonna be like, all right, they lost their fucking way. They don't know what they're doing. You know, and if they do that shit, I might be done then. Might be calling it quits. Shit, if it was part 3, would be the only thing I'd play. And that's only because of you guys, because you guys voted for it. So, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Put me through the hell. I gotta play part 3 regardless. I just hope it's good. That's all I hope for. So, that's all Mr. Reyes hopes for. But yeah, no, that's it. Now, like I said, now the story's good, gameplay's good, game is good. Ended in a pretty solid way. Shit made sense for the most part. You know what I mean? And I come out with like an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 or even a 10 out of 10. I will even be okay. Though that's when you're starting to get like a little, you know. If I come up with like a 7, you know what I mean? If I come up with a 7 and be like, it's all right, you know, then I'm gonna be questionable, but I'll still consider. 8, 9, and 10, I'll be like, all right, I'm with you. You know, I'm either I'm with you or I'm really with you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you're getting your mojo back. You know, and if you're below a 7, like shit, if it was part 2, and you're stooping that low yet again, 2 games in a row, then that's when I'm gonna be like, all right, no, you're losing me. You're losing me. You're losing me completely. And like I said, part 3, I'm not putting part 3 in the same category because I already made a commitment to that I would play part 3. But that's it. You know what I mean? So, and that's just because the channel wanted me to do it. So that's the only reason. So there's no there's no like gray area. You know, nah. If the part 3 happens, I'll play part 3. I'll give you my final take on it, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's but that is it, man. If this intergalactic game does not win me over, I am probably gonna throw in the white towel. You know what I mean? That's probably gonna be it for Mr. Bays. Because I'm not gonna keep going down that path with them. I'm not gonna follow that path with them. You know what I mean? If they're gonna keep taking that shit path, then I'm gonna say, all right, good luck. You know what I mean? Good luck, but I'm not gonna give you money because I don't like the path they're taking. You know, it's not a good path, and you should go the other way while you got the chance. You know what I mean? So that's the situation on that one. You know, so. But yeah, that's kind of the situation. I'll leave the Last of Us Part 2 and all that because, like I said, we're gonna do a discussion stream. So I'm gonna leave it to that stream. We're gonna discuss more about it. Like I said, Walker Dead, you want to be on it? To have a conversation. Me, Dan Reviews will be on there. And I think even King Heisenberg probably. So we're gonna have a big discussion on that. So the future of the franchise, the what we think, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? All that stuff. So obviously we'll probably talk about intergalactic as well. Probably, you know what I mean? Because it has to do with Naughty Dog, of course. But yeah, so that should be pretty first stream. Anyways, gonna end it here. Gotta get some sleep and stuff like that while I can. So hit that like button, subscribe. Would appreciate that. Go for 5 likes. That'd be awesome. Would appreciate it very much. Influence more chat live streams like this. Um, of course, ones for very longer. Um, maybe more people on it, of course, and maybe even earlier. So, so yeah. So stay tuned. Second channel, Twitch, Heisenberg channel, become a member, all down there as well. Check them all out. Get extra content, help support me. Would appreciate it very much. It goes a long way. Uh, Social media, stay extra notified, especially if YouTube does not. Links below. Would appreciate it very much. Be part of the community. I'm gonna head out. We'll get some sleep. Test. Rest of your night, Reyes. Thank you. Appreciate Walker Dead. You as well. Appreciate you joining in, having a little conversation with me. Same with you, Cosmo. Much love, brother. And as well as you, King Heisenberg. So thank you guys again. Subscribe, you guys, to new more far content like this. Hit that bell, be notified every time I go live or upload content. We got lots of far content Saturday evening / night and Sunday. So stay tuned. You definitely don't want to miss. I'll see you guys in the next one. Over and sign out. Peace. Have a good one, guys. Much love, stay safe.